Education in today's world is crucial. Without education, awareness and knowledge, nothing comes. But is Indian education sufficient to meet the knowledge needs? Is it preparing us for the real world? Hello and welcome to Questiqa One, a space where questions meet curiosity and curiosity finds its calm. I'm Dhruvi and today we're looking inward into a system that touches nearly every home, every street and every dream in India, our education system. Today's episode is about reflection and not rejection. When millions of young minds pass through a system each year, it's only fair that we pause and ask, is this system shaping futures or standardizing them? Let's begin with a simple fact. India produces over 1.5 million engineers every single year. Sounds impressive, right? The number is so big it could power a continent with innovation. But here's the catch. According to various reports, less than 20% of these graduates are actually employable in their field of study. What happened between the classroom and the conference room? Maybe it's not a lack of intelligence. We are a country of thinkers and jugaad wizards. Maybe the gap lies in the kind of education we are still offering. Many students even today are trained to memorize definitions, recall formulas and reproduce answers, but not always encouraged to question the why behind them. Is it problem solving? Is it design thinking? Is it collaboration across disciplines? These are often the side dishes and not the main course. And when that happens, we see a disconnect between degrees and demand. Let's take AI and machine learning for instance. Two of the most transformative technologies in the world today. While countries like the US, China and South Korea have deeply integrated AI into their school and college curriculums, many Indian institutions are just beginning to scratch the surface. And what about the hands-on skills? Coding isn't just about writing syntax. It's about logic, creativity, and building something that works in the real world. Yet many students graduate in computer science without ever building a full-fledged app or solving a real-life problem. The curriculum often remains static while the industry moves in sprints. Even when students are eager, the system sometimes slows them down. Outdated labs, lack of industry exposure, rote-based assessments, these are not just academic issues, they are economic ones. Because if graduates don't feel confident in their own skills, companies spend months, sometimes years, retraining them. And that costs time, money, and momentum. Now, let's shift gears to the startup world, one of India's brightest stories in recent years. We have seen unicorns rise in fintech, edtech, agri-tech, you name it. But here's something quietly worrying. A shortage of skilled tech talent is becoming a bottleneck even in our most promising startups. The vision is there, the funding is there, but often the talent pool isn't industry ready. On one side, we have job-seeking graduates. On the other, we have job-seeking skilled professionals. And in between lies an education system that hasn't quite caught up with the pace of the change. To be fair, there are green shoots too. The National Education Policy 2020 promises a more holistic, flexible and multidisciplinary approach. It encourages critical thinking, coding from early classes and vocational integration. We also have fantastic alternative platforms now, from YouTube tutorials to full-stack boot camps and online degrees from IITs. Many students are self-learning technologies like blockchain, robotics, and cloud computing on their own terms. But should learning life skills really be a side hustle? In a country with over 250 million school-going children, systemic change matters. And not just for the sake of jobs, but for the sake of joy. The joy of curiosity, of building, of failing and trying again. Isn't that what education is supposed to nurture? You see, the job market will always evolve. Technology will always move faster than textbooks. But if our foundation is strong, if our learning is alive, then no matter what the future holds, we will be ready. Thank you for tuning in to Questiqa One.